Hi, I'm Chad. Thanks for coming to the channel. If you could like, share, and subscribe, I sure would appreciate that. If you could like, share, and subscribe, I sure would appreciate that. I mention at the beginning of every video, and I just hope that you guys do, but I really would like it if you would. So, like, share, and subscribe, please. So today we have a really good battle going on between Steve and Miles. The armies look fantastic. The table's all set up, so stay tuned.
Hi, my name's Steve, and today I'm here to play some Slaanesh.
I'm Miles, and I brought Idoneth Deepkin and some elves. Try not to have her souls eaten back by Slaanesh.
Hopefully I don't get shocked too hard, so let's give it a shot and see what happens. Roll for mission table for 1.
1.
And mission 5.
Gifts from the heavens. Players roll off, and the winner decides which territory each side will use. Meteor strike. 2 meteors strike the battlefield in the second battle round, 1 landing in each player's territory. Each player rolls a dice in their second hero phase, and a meteor lands at the center of the board section in their territory that has the corresponding number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The locations of the meteors are treated as objectives for the rest of the battle. At the end of each of your turns, you score a number of victory points equal to the number of the current battle round for each objective you control. For example, if you control 1 objective at the end of your turn in the 3rd battle round, you get 3 points. And the player with the most victory points at the end of the 5th battle round, or when the amount of time is allocated, wins a major victory. If the players are tied in victory points at the end of the game, then each player adds up the points value of any enemy units that have been destroyed during the battle, excluding any new units that were added to the armies after the battle started. If one player has a higher total, they win a minor victory. Hacha! 6.
2.
I'll take this side. So, after territories have been picked, but before people have deployed, the shipwreck.
Woohoo!
And another one. So, I get to deploy these anywhere. As long as it's 3 inches from an objective and more than 1 inch away from other terrain. Yep, wholly within 6 inches. Is 6 up, feel no pain. At the start of my hero phase, roll a dice for each unit within 3 inches of this feature. Do not roll for Deepkin units. On a 4 up, the unit suffers a mortal wound. On a 6, the unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. Boats.
Okay, so then we will set up the armies and then go over the armies.
Alright, I got a unit of 5 Seekers, and then moving to the right, I have a unit of 10 Daemonettes with a musician and Daemonette boss. Unit of 30 with the icon, the standard, the musician, the boss. The Infernal and Rapturous. Chaos Sorcerer Lord. She looks like corn, I know. The Mask. Another unit of 30. A Herald on Exalted Seeker Chariot. Demon Prince of Slaanesh with a Hellforged Sword. I know it looks like a whip, but it's a Hellforged Sword. And an Exalted Demon of Slaanesh, who is my general and has Allure of Slaanesh, Warlord trait, and the Griff Feather Charm artifact, which the Allure of Slaanesh gives -1 to hit in close combat, and the Griff Feather Charm gives -1 to get hit, period, and an additional movement.
And how many points overall?
2,000, or just 1950. The extra 50 about an extra command point.
Alright, so I have a squad of 3 Spear Eels, a Royal Council consisting of a Soul Scryer, Tidecaster, and Vulture-Nose, who is my general. We have another pack of 6 Eels with the Prince, Musician, Banner, 10 Thralls, just with 1 banner, another pack of 3 Eels with Musician, Icon, Prince, and then the Eidolon of MacLeod, aspect of the sea. His extra spell is Vorpal Maelstrom, and the Tidecaster's extra spell is Arcane Corrasion.
And how many points does this wind up being?
1,900 points.
1,900.
On Chromatic Cogs is my endless spell.
So then do you wind up with any extra points for an extra command point?
Yep, two extra command points. Because I finished setting up first, I get to pick who goes first in the first battle round. And I will defer to you.
Okay! All right. Wow, this is awesome. All right, so start of the hero phase. Generate a command point. Boop. Generate a depravity point due to the Enrapturous. There's a depravity point. He is going to use Ocular Visions. I think I want to do Ocular Visions on this one so they reroll their armor save rolls of 1. And he is going to cast Demonic Power on a unit with an 18. Go ahead and measure so you can within 30.
Nope.
And this casts on a 5, and he's going to cast it on this unit of 30 right here. And get it on a 6. So now they reroll hit, wound, and armor save rolls of 1. He only gets 1 spell. Moving to Big Boss over here. He gets 2 spells. So he's going to cast Prismatic Palisade. I think so, anyway. Prismatic Palisade. And that is going to cast on a 5. And that's a 6. So wholly within 18 inches of the caster. I just want to put it right there. You got a long move distance to move. I want to put it right there.
Does it have to be a certain distance from other terrain features?
It says wholly within 18 inches of the caster. At the start of each turn, roll a dice for each model. Each unit within 6 inches of this model on a 5+, they get -1 hit. And you can't draw a line of sight through it. So then that's all my casting. So moving to movement. Daemonettes the Daemonet on Seekers moved and ran for a total of 24 inches. These bad boys moved 10 inches up. I moved up the other Daemonettes behind them 7 inches, followed by the characters. Moving over here, I only moved these guys about 1.5 inches forward, so I'm still outside the 6 inches of the Prismatic Palisade. I moved the Mask over here with her 12-inch move, and then out of his 17-inch movement, I only moved him about 13 to be able to cover his command ability better. The reason that I say I position them to keep them within his command ability is his command ability rules as read. Is you can use this command ability at the start of the combat phase. If you do so, pick one friendly Slaanesh Daemon unit wholly within 18 inches of this model with this command ability. After that unit has fought in the combat phase, it can immediately pile in and fight again. If I'm playing on the defensive here, I want to be able to make sure that I have the most amount of units to pick from. So depending on what he charges. So that hopefully I can hit him back harder than he hits me. We'll see on that one. Shooting phase! I only have one shooting model in my entire army, and that's this bad boy. And he's going to shoot the Euphonic Blast 24 inches at that Eel squad there. He's exactly at 24. Hits on a 2+, and wounds on a 3+. So hits on a 2, and wounds on a 3. And it's Rend -3 D3 wounds.
Rend -3 +1 because of low tide puts me at a 6.
Okay.
Nope.
Alright, and D3 is 2. And I gain 2 depravity from that. And I have no charges to declare. None of my models are within 12 inches, so even if I could declare, I couldn't because I'm not within 12. And that's the end of my turn.
Begin the hero phase. I'll generate command point. We will use the Rune of Surging Tide artifact to create a Riptide, which increases the movement of all my Deepkin by 1 inch this turn. We will then have Ishran Hero. We'll have this priest perform the ritual. We will do the Ritual of Rousing. Roll 2d6. That's a natural 10. 10+, the ritual is successful, even with all the benefits of being nearby. I heal 1 wound allocated to each friendly Eidolon on the battlefield. In addition, he gets to re-roll failed hit and casting rolls until my next hero phase. And then for spells, we will have my Tidecaster. She will cast Arcane Corrasion. Has a casting value of 6. That is not a 6. And then the Eidolon will cast his plethora of spells. He will cast Mystic Shield. Goes off on a 5?
Goes off on a 6.
On a 6. Alright, well then I'll use the reroll from the ritual. Well, we'll go off on 11.
Yes, it will.
We'll Mystic Shield the big pack. And then his other spell. Nope, they're not within range. That's it for hero phase. Also during the hero phase, I'm going to have Volturnos use the command ability of the Royal Council Battalion. Give them no respite. Use this command ability in your hero phase if the Achillean King from this battalion is your general, and the Tidecaster and Soul Scryer from this battalion are within 3 inches of him. They're all right next to each other. If you do so, pick 3 friendly Deepkin units that are wholly within 12 inches of my general. Well, we'll pick this pack of 6 eels, and we'll pick himself, and I think that's wholly within 12? Nope. So the pack of 6, himself, and the Tidecaster add 3 inches to their movement. So we move these eels up to meet the Seekers. We moved up the King and the bigger pack of eels to meet them. And then these guys are still playing a more defensive role in case the objective happens to land back here in this game. My 2 shooting attacks are out of range, so I have no shots to make. 2 groups of eels made their charges. Volturnos did not. So Volturnos has an 18-inch aura of all Achilleans wholly within 18 inches of him get to reroll hit rolls of 1. So these 3 eels on these Seekers, I have 7 spear attacks. I will elect to not discharge my Volt Spears this turn. We're hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. We'll reroll this one. 4 hits, wounding on 3s. It is 3 wounds at Ren -2 because I charged.
Okay, how much damage?
2 apiece. And then we have the Fangmora's Fanged Maw. 1 attack per model, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. No rend, 3 wounds.
Failed them all. How much damage?
D3 apiece.
Go ahead and roll it.
3, 4, 5, 6. Alright.
Over here, obviously, I'm going to pick the unit. Pile in 3. So I'm only going to have these 3. 1, 2, 3. They're going to be touching the other ones, but they're all going to be touching 8 guys worth of attacks.
Yep.
So they're going to get 2 attack apiece. Except for the Aluris, who is right there dead center. She's going to get 3. So that's going to be 17 attacks. And these are going to be hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s because of the standard. And 6s explode. So there's a 1, 3, 2, 2, 2, and re-rolling the 1.
1 more 3.
Oh, 1 more 3. You're right. You're right. That was a 4. Rerolling the 1. That's a missed. And we got 3 extra hits for the 3 6s. So there's the 3 added dice. And rolling to wound. Wounding on 4s. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a whole lot of nothing. So that's 6 at -1.
We're gonna look up a rule real quick. We'll be right back.
So we looked up the rule for cover. It applies to everyone except for if you made a charge move. Since I made the charge, I do not get the benefit of low tide and +1 to my save for being in cover. So the Ren -1 puts me on a 5, but Mystic Shield lets me reroll 1s. And we have a 1. Nope, it's still a 1. So that'll kill a model.
That's your turn.
Dead deal. Alright. Now, we get a pile in. As much as possible.
Oh, he'll absolutely get his 2 inches.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that'll give me 4 4 spears, 3 teeth, and then 4 tails.
Okay.
Alright, so we have the princes in there. Then 1, 2, 3 more. We need 9 spear attacks. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. There's a 2. Wounding on 3s.
I like that. Pretty sure they're all still dead.
That is 5 at -2.
10 damage.
10 damage.
Okay, yeah, they're still dead. Demons are dead!
Hooray! That's the end of combat.
Move to the start of the second battle round?
I guess I have a battle shock test.
Oh, yeah. Can you even fail it?
Volturn is +1 bravery to things in 9. Alright. So it puts me to a 7 and I lost 1 guy, so.
Yeah.
Nope.
So roll to see who gets to choose who goes first in the second battle round. I guess I'm choosing.
And meteors.
Yeah, we have to do the meteors.
Yep. Yeah, use your roll in your hero phase where the meteor lands.
I guess I'm gonna go first. So start of the hero phase. I generate a command point. I generate a depravity point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. Way over there.
Way over there.
Exactly where we predicted it might wind up.
So it's what, 12 inches in by 12 inches in?
Yep, dead center of the quadrant.
So hero phase, I'm going to cast. Is he within 30? Where's your caster at?
These two.
Those two. So he is definitely within 30. He is definitely within 30. So it's not going to matter. Does he get a bonus to dispelling?
He gets to reroll.
Does he?
Nope.
Okay. So as long as I'm outside of 30 of Big Bro over here, which I am not, and again, I am not, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, we're going to start with Geminids. I'm going to cast Geminids with the, oh, sorry. I select him, he does Ocular Vision on this squad, letting him reroll 1s for their armor saves. This squad, rerolling 1s for their armor saves. He's going to cast Geminids. And I need a 7. And that's a fail. I guess he's going to cast Mystic Shield and Arcane Bolt. I don't think he's using Arcane Bolt. He's just going to cast Mystic Shield. Goes off on an 8 unless he tries to dispel.
Alright, let's have the title on. Go! 12!
Yeah, you definitely got it. Then I'm definitely going to go to my movement phase. End of movement. I move and ran my Daemonettes. Rolled a 6 for 13. Moved the big boss 17. Consolidated over here to be able to let the mask move and run to the center of the board. Moved and ran my Demon Prince, who's hiding behind this bad boy right now, so that I could barely be within 6 inches of the objective to be able to hold it. Oh, and here's the Enrapturous hiding under there.
Underneath the dock?
Underneath the dock. So I only have 1 shooting attack in my entire army. My 1 shooting attack is coming from that bad Enrapturous. It is going at... You have no friendly characters within 3 inches of Ultranos, do you?
We have to target them because they're the closest.
Oh, right. That's right, Deepkin. Yeah. So he's going to shoot them. The one that hits on 2s and wounds on 3s. So hits on a 2. And does not wound. And so now moving to charges. Tried charging with Big Baddie. Failed. Rerolled. Failed again. So I just ended up getting in with the Daemonettes. So I believe we're going to move into combat. So then I moved the mask. When I moved the mask, I ran him. So the mask cannot charge, even though as Seekers, I am required to charge if I am within 12, and I'm required to take the charge if I can make the charge. But because she ran, she cannot move, run, and charge.
Because she definitely is within 12 to
She's
charge.
definitely
but
within
because
12.
she ran.
Yep, because she ran, she cannot charge. Yep.
So I'm going to unleash the Volt Spears. Roll 1 dice for each model in the unit. And then for each 3+, pick an enemy unit within 3 inches of this unit. They suffer mortal wound. On a 6, they take D3 mortal wounds instead. So 5 heals. That's a whole mortal wound.
One goes bye-bye. And then, start of the combat phase, I spend a command point. This friendly Slaanesh unit is wholly within 18 inches of the big boss, which then makes it so that they can attack. And then once they're done attacking, they can immediately pile in and attack again.
We're going to do pile in, and we'll be right back.
After finishing my 3-inch pile-in, I was able to get all 29 within 1 inch of a combat radius. They're all touching a model that's touching a model that's touching a model. So that should be 29 Daemonets worth of attacks onto the unit. That is 29 times 2 is 58. 59 attacks, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s, exploding on 5s and 6s. They are rerolling 1s because of the standard bearer, so they're hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. And rerolling 1s. That's 6 times 2 is 12. Plus 5, 17 for 20 hits, rerolling 1s. For an additional 4, so for 24 hits on the first set of attacks. So the next round of attacks, 30. Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s, 5 and 6s explode.
29?
29 was the first roll. This is 30.
Okay, because 59 total.
Yep. And rerolling 1s. For a whole lot of nothing. So that is
14?
4 plus 4 is 8 for 16. Plus 4 is 25. So 24 plus 25 is, so I'll roll this.
49.
49.
Correct. I was thinking 25 and 26, so 49. So I'll roll it 24 and 24, and then one separate. So 24, 7, 8. That wasn't even that good. And now the other 24. That was a lot better. All right. So then that one was, that's 8, 9, 10, 15, 21. A little below average. And these are rend -1.
Yep. Plus 1 on cover. So back to 4s.
Even in,
Because I didn't make the charge.
yeah, but are you're, I thought you went up a tide, so they're no longer in cover. I thought it was
Correct.
only low
Yep.
tide. Yep.
Yep. So 5s.
5s.
Rerolling 1s. This Mystic Shield is still active. That's quite a few ones. Half, and we'll reroll all these ones. So this is out here. And reroll all these ones. Nope, there's still just a bunch more. So 2.
That's a 6.
3. 3 dead deals. A 1, a 2, a 3.
Please tell me somebody got that. Now I finished fighting. Now I can immediately pile in and attack again.
Here goes a bunch of dice counting.
More dice.
So after piling in, I was only able to get 25 within base of a model that's within base. So that is, 27, which then plus the Allurus would be 55 attacks. So then moving on to that, I'm just going to do 27 at a time. 25, 27. Again, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. And 1s. Go lower. So that is 14, 19 hits on that first set of attacks. Rerolling 1s. For 24 again. 25, 6, 7. Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. One more exploding. Nope. Get up there.
And jumping around, apparently.
Yeah. So then that's 5, 9, 18 for 22. 22 plus 24 is 46. So then we're just going to go into 23. So 3. Wounding on 4s. 1, 2, 3. D. 1, 2, 3. Again, wounding on 4s.
Can't predict the future, but it's not looking very good for those 2 eels.
And the one random attack I never rolled hits. Wounds, so that's an additional 1. And that's looking like 5, 10, 15, 21 at -1.
It's the same number. Hey, saving throws. Reroll all these fancy ones. Or does it even matter? Nope. There's 8 failed. Even with rerolling ones.
I told you our magnets liked each other. So, I lost a guy, I have to do Battle Shock. On a 1, I get demons back. I don't. So, there's a 7, but I have leadership 12. End of my turn in Battle Round 2. I am barely within 6 inches of my objective, but I still get it. So, that is 2 victory points.
Alright, Gifts of the Heavens, beginning of the round. Where does the meteor land? A 6! Over there! Way on the opposite side of where all the action is happening.
I knew that was going to happen.
We kind of anticipated this. This is exactly how it works.
Alright, there it is. And this is gone, and this is gone. And this Mystic Shield is definitely gone, because they're all dead. Alright, we'll do some spell casting and some rituals. We'll have this priest perform the same ritual. He gets +1 because he's a priest. The other heroes are too far away, so this is on a 10+. There's a 10. We'll heal the Eidolon, and he gets to reroll all failed hits and casting.
Are you going to attempt to dispel it?
It's not a cast. It's just a thing.
It's a ritual.
It's a ritual.
Alrighty.
So the answer to that is no.
Actual casting. She will attempt to cast Riptide.
This one?
Yes. Has a cast value of 7.
That is within 2 feet of the Enrapturous. So on the Enrapturous, re-roll successful casting rolls for any enemy wizards that are within 24 or of 1 or more models with this ability. In addition, if the re-rolled casting roll is a double, that wizard suffers D3 mortal wounds after the effects of the spell.
So, Riptide has a casting value of 7. It was successful, so your Rapture has to make me re-roll it.
Yep.
That is a 5, so it does not go up. And then the Eidolon, we'll go with Cloying Sea Mists. Cast value of 6. That is a 7.
And you are not within 24 there, but you are within 30. And check that one for me. Yeah, that's 30. Oh yeah, definitely. So I'm gonna attempt to dispel. You got it on a 7?
On a 7.
Nope.
Alright. Pick a unit within 12 inches of the caster and that is visible to them. Hello!
Okay.
You take D3 mortal wounds.
Roll it up.
For 1.
Woo! Took a wound. Again a depravity. Took a wound. 1. I believe she has 4 left.
And then we will attempt to summon the chromatic cogs
From
from the Eidolon.
Okay.
On a 7. That is a 4, but with the ritual, he gets to reroll his casting.
Yep.
On a 10.
Might as well attempt to dispel. Do you have any other spells after this?
Nope, that is his last spell.
Okay. Okay. You got it.
Nope. Set up wholly within 12 of him. Alright. And then we will slow down time. So he gets to cast one more time. And he gets to reroll all failed saving throws. Till my next turn. The Vorpal Maelstrom.
Okay.
Has a cast value of 6. He gets to reroll his cast because of the ritual. That is a 6.
Alright, so then I will attempt to dispel with the big boss. Oh no!
Yeah.
That's a 7.
Alright. It has been dispelled and unbound. And that's it for hero phase. On to movement.
Okay, all models that started the movement phase within 12 inches of the mask have half movement characteristic.
Okay. So we moved towards the objective. But because of the mask or of having my move, I'm not within range this turn. Alright, so the eels ran from all the way over there from the death's blob over here in the corner. Vulturals came back as well. Eels moved around. Basically everything ran because in this turn I can run and still shoot or charge. So I mostly just went max distance towards the objective. Objectives. I'm gonna do some shooting. He's gonna shoot his fish at the mask.
Bring it on!
Is 8 fish. He gets 8 shots. Hitting on 5s. Hitting on 5s. Hit you once. He's not a Keelan, so I don't get to reroll these ones. Fails to wound. And then the Eidolon will shoot you as well. Yep, 15.
Oh no!
Slightly
Couple inches off.
Couple inches off. Oh well. That's it for shooting.
Charges?
I will declare no charges. Top of battle round 3. We're in high tide.
I don't know what that does.
During high tide in the combat phase, my army fights first
Always
before
fights
you do.
first, yeah.
Always fights first. Yeah, I got a 6.
So, you gonna double turn that thing up or what?
Yeah, I'll go first. So we'll get a command point. All right, hero phase. Since the band's back together, the council and within 3 inches of each other. Spend a command point. Aether Quartz Brooch on a 5+, I get it back. I don't. He'll pick 3 friendly Deepkin units wholly within 12 inches of him. We'll pick these eels. We'll pick himself. And we'll pick those eels. They get +3 to their movement. She's going to attempt to cast Riptide on a 7. That is a 9.
I'm going to attempt to dispel. That is a 7.
Alright, the only one in range is the mask. She gets -1 to hit until my next hero phase. At the beginning of my next hero phase, she takes D3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
Priest, perform the ritual again. He gets +1 for being a priest, +1 because the Tidecaster is nearby. So we're looking for a 10. As a 9, +2 is 11. We'll do more rituals of the Eidolon gets reroll casts and reroll hits. And then the Eidolon will cast Vorpal Maelstrom on a 6. Boxcars. Vorpal Maelstrom is pick a point within 18 inches. That is visible to them. So within 18, we'll go right there. And then roll a dice for each unit that's within 3 inches of that point, the mask. If the dice roll is less than or equal to the number of models, then they take D3 more wounds. So I need a 1. Nope. And then his last one will cast Mystic Shield. On a 6.
It's from the idol and I can't. I'm not within range.
And then we'll manipulate the cogs to slow down time to give him one more cast and reroll failed saving throws. And his last spell, I don't think we are within range of anything.
Yeah, I think you're within 18.
I can tank her. Alright, Arcane Bolt. Pew! I'm 7. For
Do a mortal.
One mortal wound.
I get depravity! And that's 6!
And that's it for the hero phase.
Alright, we're going to movement phase. We'll be right back.
Alright, so I ran with everything as much as I could towards the objectives. Thought processes, my speed is slightly faster than the foot sloggers, but we'll see. Everything ran in this direction. The thralls only got to move 6 because of the mask's ability to subtract my movement. These guys went 22, he went 23, they went 18, he went 15, and these guys went 11. Because I ran, I can't shoot anything. It's not flood tide. So, end of turn things, I controlled my objective, so I'll get 3 points.
Start of my hero phase, I'm going to generate a command point. Boop. So he's going to give ocular visions to this squad right here, so they're going to reroll armor saves of 1. He is going to attempt to dispel this prismatic palisade. I believe it dispels on the casting value, so that'd be 5. And I got it on a 9. There goes the prismatic palisade. He is going to attempt to cast Geminoids of
Ulgish.
Casting on a 7. That is a 6. That fails. And Mystic Shield on himself, I guess, which casts on a 6. And that is a 7.
I'm too far
Well,
to dispel.
not from this bad boy.
From
Might
him?
not be. There's 30.
Nope, I'm way back
Oh,
here.
okay.
Too far.
Okay, so he's got Mystic Shield on himself, and I'm going to move to movement. So I ended up moving lateral shift, everything, move and run, besides that bad boy, he didn't have to move and run. Towards the objectives, obviously trying to objective catch right now. And it's the end of my movement phase. At the end of my movement phase, I have to use my depravity points to summon Daemonettes. So I am summoning 5 Daemonettes within 12 of the Demon Prince, trying to stay 9 away from everything else. And my goal here, try and get that bad objective. There's 9. I believe this is 9 over here. I'm going to move back just to here. And there's 12. Can actually move a little bit that way. Ta-da! And summon 5 Daemonettes, bringing me down to only 1 depravity. Now moving to shooting. Hey, look, she ran. I don't get to shoot. Moving to charging. Big boss charged the unit of thralls. Unit of Daemonettes got in barely with the unit of thralls, required to make the charge by seekers, seeker detachment. And this unit of 5 Daemonettes made it in with the king on a roll of 11. It is high tide, so he gets to strike first, so we're moving into combat.
Nope, they're not wholly within 18, but he is. Because we're in high tide, and we might as well. Voltronos is going to use Supreme Lord of Tide's command ability. He gets to pick 3 units wholly within 18 inches of him. Pick the Eidolon, himself, and I guess these eels. Because this thrall is slightly too far. They add 1 to all of their attacks characteristics this turn.
Okay.
Start with thralls.
Okay.
Got a fancy 3-inch pile in.
So this is where it's going to be difficult. Because technically, he has to pile in this way, and he has to pile in this way. Am I incorrect in that aspect?
No, you're correct. So actually, if he just leaves those 2 in the middle and the end ones pile in, you'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So some of them will actually get into it with the mask.
Mm-hmm. That's totally fine with me.
Let's see up here. Alright. So 1-inch range. So I guess we'll just go from right to left. Alright, because it's high tide, I get to fight first. So we have 1 thrall on the mask. It's the whole unit gets -2 to hit.
Nope. Just whatever targets
Targets her. Okay.
targets the exalted greater demon.
I have 2 attacks. Alright, 2 attacks. Hitting on 3s. 1 hit. Wounding on a 3. Wounds, rend -1 against the mask.
5 plus, I want to say, with the -1. 5 plus with the -1. Failed it. She takes a wound.
2 damage.
Oh, 2 damage. All right, 2 depravity.
Because her base wound characteristic is greater than 4, I add 1 to my damage.
Okay, sweet. So I go up to 3. I'm cool with that.
Alright, now we have the 4 thralls against the Daemonettes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then because you're 1 wound each, I add 1 to my attacks. So we'll get 12 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. That is 6.
At rend -1?
At rend -1.
Alright, 6 at rend -1. Failed them all.
1 damage.
Oh no, I lost the magnet on that one.
Alright, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 thralls against the Greater Demon with the Icon Bearer.
Yep.
Is there -2 to hit?
Yep.
So I'm hitting on 5s. I'll hit 3 times. Wounding on 3s. 1 at -1.
Rend 1 at -1. Need a 5. Failed it.
2 damage.
2. And I gain 2 depravity. Alright, obviously, you get to finish your attacking first, so go ahead and finish your attack with your wizard.
The Eidolon. Aspect of the Sea. Alright, so we have a side trident. I get 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound at -2. 2 damage.
Okay.
His Deep Sea Scepter. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. A wound at -1.
6 plus. Failed it.
A damage.
1 more.
And the Storm Shoal gets 2d6 attacks. We'll get 8.
2d6. Holy moly.
+1 from border sides. Hitting on 4s. It's 4 hits. Wounding on 4s. 3 wounds. No rend.
5 pluses, baby, come on! Made 1. That's still 2 dead. That's the squad. Oh no.
No, I guess the reroll failed hits because it's the ritual.
I didn't realize,
Yeah.
you said wizard. I'm like, oh, he's a wizard. He dies easy. No.
No.
Oh well. So then I'm just gonna go straight to the Exalted Greater Demon of Slaanesh, and he's got 2 wounds on him. So he's still in his top profile. So he's gonna get 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s, rerolling 1s to wound. So here's hitting on 3s. 3 hits, wounding on 2s, rerolling 1s, rerolling 1s. So that's 3 at -2.
No armor save.
So that's 3 damage piece.
So 9 in total?
Yep. Okay, and then Razor Sharp Claws is 7 attacks. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s to wound. That was bad. And that's 2 at -1, 2 damage piece.
6s. He did.
Okay. And then I gotta do a leadership on these Daemonettes at -6. moved leadership up -6 on the Daemonettes. So that's 2 + 8 is 8. Leadership 10. They're fine.
I have no battle shock.
So that is the end of my turn. I control my objective, so I gain 3 victory points.
No,
Done
the other one way over there.
Yep. So that puts me up to 5. I guess we're going into round 4. Yep, you win the tiebreaker.
I got a 2.
I got a 6.
Back to Flood Tide.
So, what's Flood Tide do again for you?
I can run and charge.
I think I can do some damage this turn, so I'm gonna take the double turn. Start the hero phase, I get a command point. Psychic. Let's see, you within 30 anywhere over here. You are not there, and you are definitely not there. 18, let's put them there, so I'm going to cast Geminoids with, what's his face? Let's see if I can actually get him off this time. I think the only ocular vision he's got is himself, so Geminoids definitely goes off. That's what I like to see. So they move 8 and fly. Oh, I actually have to pass over them. Oh, wow. So I will pass over you right there. I didn't think too hard on setting this one up, did I? I can't actually pass over you and finish a correct movement. So I think I will just move 8 inches this way. So that's D3 mortal wounds on the guard for 3, and you get -1 to hit with that squad.
Right, 6 up, feel no pain because of the boat. I feel 1.
The Exalted Greater Demon is going to cast Arcane Bolt on your guard there. Does not go off. And he's going to cast Mystic Shield on the Daemonette squad there. And that goes off on a 7.
Alright, I'll attempt to deny. On an 11.
You got it. So I finished movement. Everybody, the Daemonette's move and ran to be able to get over there. These ones move and ran to be able to get there. He moved forward to hopefully be within 24 inches to be able to shoot something. Moved. And I did summon a unit of 5 Daemonettes using 6 depravity points on the objective to be able to hold it. I'm going to move into shooting and see how that works out.
Yeah, you're over my base.
I'm over your base at 18? Yeah. Okay. What's your save? 4+?
4+.
You have cover, don't you? Because you're in
the boat.
You're in flood. Oh no, you're in Flood Tide.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you're by the boat.
I have a 6 up, feel no pain.
Oh.
By being by the boat.
I think I just want to do the D3 wounds one. I'm gonna do hits on a 2, wounds on a 3. Nope. Every time. And I'm just going to move the charges. Everything out there besides the mask can declare a charge. The mask, because the mask ran 7 inches that way and 7 inches back. Cheap, cheesy tactic, so that he has half movement. Starting with the Daemonettes. Exactly 3, so...
We'll finish the rest of the charges. We'll be right back.
3. So I completed a charge move with the Chariot. On a 4+, he suffered D3 mortal wounds, but I failed. I rolled a 3. I don't think I am within charge range of anything else. So move to combat. At the start of the combat phase, I'm going to spend a command point to make him attack twice and him attack twice. That is all my command points. And I'm going to start with the Exalted Keeper of Secrets. With the Exalted Keeper of Secrets. Alright, so we're going to start with the Elegant Great Blade over here.
What are you targeting?
This is going to go on the Wizard.
The Wizard.
This is going to hit on 3s and wound on 2s, rerolling 1s. So hitting on 3s. Wounding on 2s, rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. Alright, so that's 2 at -2. That's the Great Blade.
2 at -2. Puts me on a 5-up armor save. Rerolling fails because of the cogs. Rerolling fails. Alright, failed.
That takes 3 damage.
3 damage.
Bringing it 3 depravity. Alright, and then he's got 7 attacks. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. Rerolling 1s to wound. Of course. So 2 at -1.
4s. Rerolling fails from cogs.
And that is
Yeah.
2 damage.
2 damage.
And how many wounds remaining?
7.
Alright, well, I'm going to swing right back at him again. 4 hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s. Oh my god. Come on. Wounding on 2s. That's 2 at -2.
5s. Rerolling fails. We're good.
Oh my god, come on. Alright, 7 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. Okay, that's actually pretty decent. Wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. 2 at -1.
4s. We're good. Voltros.
Okay, I immediately pile in and move in with the Demon Prince, attack twice. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. That's all 3 at -1.
4s. Fail 2.
Alright, as 2d3 wounds for 3.
For 3.
Bringing me up to 8 depravity.
Not gonna try and wiggle in there and get that dial.
And now there's going to be 3 Malefic Talons hitting on 4s. That's 1. Wounding on 3s. That's 1, no rend.
3 up. We're good.
Okay. And then he's going to pile in and do it again. 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. Okay. And these Malefic Talons. And 2 no rend.
3s. Fails 1.
Okay, that's 2 damage.
Right, he has taken 5. Alright, I guess he's just gonna whack the crap out of the Demon Prince. Or not the Demon Prince, the Great Exalted.
Okay, you get -2 to hit, so you can't roll 6s.
I hit on 3s.
You get -2 to hit.
Yeah, so I hit on 5s.
Okay, yeah, but I'm saying you can't roll 6s. If he's got that ability that hits on 6s.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's a... Yeah! Unless it says unmodified roll of 6.
If it says unmodified, then you're fine.
Yeah. True.
If the hit roll, it is a 6+. Alright, so we'll attack with the Astra Solus. 5 attacks. Hitting on 5s, rerolling 1s. Reroll this 1. There it is. Wounding on a 3. Wounds, -1 rend.
Alright, and this is a 5+. Failed it.
D3. For 2.
Alright, so he's taking 4.
Alright, now his mount attacks. Fang, Jaw, and Talons. Hitting on 5s. Rerolling 1s. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. Rerolling 1s because it is his mount. 1 wound. -1 rend.
Failed it.
A damage.
Oh, 1 damage.
And the tails. Hitting on 5s. Rerolling 1s. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. A wound. No rend.
Passed it. I guess the next unit I'm going to go to attack with is my Daemonettes. Alright, so going into selection, I'm picking the Daemonettes versus the guard over there. And after piling in, it is 31 attacks, hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s, rerolling 1s to hit, 5s and 6s explode. So, explosion. I think that wasn't there before. Anything over here? And 3 more explosions. 5, 10, 2 for 24, 20. Boy, that can't be right. 12, 24 plus 9 is 29. Wow. 29 hits. What do you got for? Or 12. Should be 12. Yep. 12 saves. Please fail every single one of them for me.
-1, right?
Yep.
5. I succeeded in 4. So that's 8.
And there's already 2 wounds, so it's 1 with 2.
Yep. Alright, we'll go with those 3 down there.
Well, the mask is there too, so actually you got to split your stuff. One of them's got to go towards the mask.
I think
Oh.
I'm
The other
outside
one's
of the
kind of
mask
in the middle.
range.
No, that's 3.
This?
Yeah,
I think that's bigger than 3.
I don't think so.
I have the
That's really close.
widget.
Oh, you're out there.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. That's 3, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So,
Okay. It looks really close. So yeah.
where's
You
it?
got lucky.
It's not 3 inches this way.
I don't know.
It's 3 inches.
It's the end. Yeah. There.
This is-
However, yeah, I was gonna say I think you can get it in like that, very specifically.
we'll discharge Volt Spheres. Because this squad hasn't yet. So we have 1 6, so it'll take a mortal wound.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
A singular mortal wound.
Alright, so it's just the 2 in close combat. So we have 5 spear attacks, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, and wounding on 3s. 3 wounds, no rend.
Made 1.
Damage each.
1 damage each.
Yep.
That brings it up to 3. Brings me up to 16 depravity.
Alright, teeth, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, 2 wounds at no rend.
Alright, 5 pluses. Made them both.
And the tails will get D3 attacks each. That'll be 3 attacks in total. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound. No rend.
Made it.
Alright.
And I think the only thing I have left to attack with is the Seeker Chariot. So it's going to get, let's see, that's 6 attacks. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s, and these explode on 6s. Okay, so that's 2 misses. And wounding on 4s. All 4 of them.
Rend.
-1.
5s. I failed 2.
So then 1 goes and another one takes another wound. Because you had 3 on there.
Oh, he has 3 left.
Oh, 3 left.
Counting
okay,
down,
so,
yep.
so
So they're just 1 damage each, though?
Yep, yep.
Alright, feel no pain. Alright. So he's down to 1.
They apparently do feel some pain.
apparently. So then 6 more attacks from the Flincing Whips. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. That's a good thing I hit on 3s. And 3 wounds.
Any rend?
Nope, no rend.
4s. We're good.
Alright, and I have 8 poison tongue attacks from the mounts. These are hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. Oh, statistical average. And there's 3. No rend.
4s. I failed 2.
Alright.
How much damage each? 1?
1.
Alright, feel no pain. We negated 1, so this guy dies.
And I think you just have your wizard to attack with?
And this last guy.
Oh, yes, the one last guy over there.
Alright, he'll shoot his spear at you. Yeah. Oop, I can roll in the hole.
Oh, it's D3.
2.
2! Oh, man, I can't pull there.
Alright, spear. 2 hits. 2 wounds. No rend.
Made 1.
A damage. Teeth attacks. Hits on a 3. Rerolling wound rolls a 1 because it is the mount. Still fails to wound. And then the tail will get 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
Made 1.
1 damage.
And another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Hey! Oops. Didn't mean to do that.
And another one gone.
Another one gone. Alright, go ahead and attack with your big boss house.
The big one has how many wounds left?
10.
Yeah,
got
they have
15
They have
wounds.
15 wounds?
Yep.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot. Alright, we're just gonna whack the demon prince. Alright, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. Minus 2 rend.
Oh, he gets a 6+. Nope.
2 damage each.
4. And I gain 4 depravity.
Alright, scepter. Hitting on 3s. And the storm shoal. 2d6 attacks. 6 attacks. 4s.
Ooh, nice.
And 4s. 2. No rend.
Made 1.
A damage.
Alright, so he's taking 5. He's got 3 left.
It's all my combat.
So I need to roll leadership on the Daemonettes. They lost 4. Can't technically fail, but I might be able to bring some guys back. It's a good thing I can't technically fail.
And then I have the seal. He lost 2 of his friends. The banner lets me reroll failed battle shock. That puts me at a 5, and I have a bravery of 6.
I don't think you...
What about over here?
Nope. Over there, I can't fail because I lost 1, but
You're at -1 from the Chariot, too.
minus 1 on the chariot. Oh,
Yep.
alright, so that just puts me on the 6 I fail. And the banner is gone. So, the guy runs. Yep, because I have to burn the point. The hero phase. Daemonettes are within 3 inches of a boat. On a 4+, they take a mortal wound. On a 6, they take D3. Oh. And then Secret Chariot over there will take a mortal wound. And then the mask, the riptide pops off and takes D3 mortal wounds.
She's dead.
Yeah, she's dead. She only has 1 wound left, which is important because her ability checks at the start of the movement phase. But we'll attempt to cast some spells. She's gonna do Riptide.
Okay, you're not within 24, but you are within 30, and not within 24.
Alright, so she's gonna cast Riptide again.
Okay.
7. That is an 8 and a boat down. Boat down.
I think this bad boy over here might try and dispel it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got 30 there. That's a 7, you got it.
Alright. I'm gonna put on this bad boy.
Okay.
-1 to hit. And then Eidolon is going to cast, or she'll manipulate the cogs because she's within 9 inches still. So she can slow down time. So she can cast again.
Mm-hmm.
She will cast Arcane Bolt on an 8.
Go right ahead.
So, I guess, shoot that thing. Alright, Eidolon is going to attempt to cast Tsunami of Terror.
Okay.
On a 7, I believe is what he needs. Tsunami of Terror, casting value of 7.
Okay. And I dispel it on a 9, or unbind it.
Alright, so 2 command points. And then his other spell will be Coin Sea Mists on a 6. There's a 9.
He's got one more spell after that, doesn't he?
This is his last spell.
This is the last spell. Alright,
Yep.
then I will try and unbind it.
Alright.
And there's a 10.
That's it for hero phase. Buddha movement phase. So the eels ran away, form a, I guess, wall. Now we're on to the shooting phase. Eidolon is going to shoot. Did I get the -2 to target her with shooting?
-1.
Just -1 for shooting?
-1.
Oh, and so to back up just a little bit, you might want to mention the ritual.
Oh yeah, so I forgot to do the ritual this turn, and last turn I forgot to take it into effect, and I could have hit with my scepter, since I rolled a hit and failed, forgetting I get to reroll failed hits with the ritual.
Yes. So leave us alone in the comments on that one.
Yeah,
We
I
caught
forget.
it. We caught it. We forgetted. We remembered now.
Alright, so Eidolon is going to shoot the Daemon Prince with his Blast of Abyssal Energy for D3 shots. 1 shot. Hitting on a 3. Nope. Or, we'll hit a Daemonette for sure.
Bowling for Daemonettes.
Bowling for Daemonette. So hits on a 3, wounds on a 3. Wounds. -2 rend.
6 plus? No.
2 damage.
Ah, he's down to 1! I'm gonna flip that back over. He's down to 1. And I gain 2 depravity.
And then little Soul Scryer. He's going to shoot. We'll shoot this pile of Daemonettes. Hitting on 5s. We'll hit 4 times.
Hey, that's way above average. There you go.
Wounding on 5s. Nothing. Alright, on to combat.
Beginning of combat, I'm gonna make. I'll make the keep. Or no, I don't have any command points, so you're good.
Eidolon's going to attempt to bash on the prince.
All right, Eidolon's gonna attempt to attack the Demon Prince because you selected a model within 3 inches. The Demon Prince is going to attack, and he's going to attack the King. He gets 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. That's 4 hits. And 2 wounds.
Alright, we are within 6 inches of a boat.
That is -1, yep.
-1, 2. Alright, 4 up armor save. We're good.
Okay. And 3 attacks with claws, hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. Hit once. Failed to wound.
Alright. Eidolon will make his attacks. Side Trident, hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. Ren -2.
6 pluses. He's dead.
Down goes Frazier.
You lose the rest of those attacks, don't you?
Yep.
So then I'm going to pick the Exalted Keeper. So he's got 6 wounds, so he's in his second profile. So you said the King's got 3 wounds left?
Correct.
Okay, I will send 4 Elegant Great Blade attacks at him and the Razor Sharp Claws at the other guy. So here is the 4 at the King. Hit. I get -1, don't I?
You do.
Yeah, the 2 Great Blades at the King and the 6 at the Lord. Dear Lord, please help me. Okay, so that is 2 hits. And wounding on 2s, rerolling 1s to wound. That is 2 at -2. 3 damage apiece.
5s. Passed 1, failed 1.
3 feel no pains.
3 feel no pains. He feels all 3.
Okay. So that's 2 more depravity.
They only got the depravity if the thing didn't die.
You get. I did 3 wounds, right? You had 3 wounds remaining?
Yeah.
And so I don't get the one that killed it.
Yeah.
So I get the other 2. Now, I do get 6 attacks with the Razor Sharp Claws, and these are hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s to wound. So hitting on 4s. All of them. And wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s. And that's 2. So this is 1. And that is 5 at -1.
4s. I failed 1.
And that's 2 damage.
Back to 7.
Alright, I gain 2 more depravity.
And
I think that's combat.
battle shock. Nothing died, or whole units died.
So next battle round?
Yep.
So you gain your victory points for holding your objective equal to round 4.
Let's see at 7.
Yep, that should be 2 of them.
I'm just gonna call it.
You can call it?
Well, roll for turn, because the turn doesn't matter.
Got a 5.
4.
Alright, so at this point, I can't come back and win. The best possible thing to happen is the 1 eel charges those 5 daemonettes and kills them for me to get that objective. But if I go first, the Geminids will come up, deal some mortal wounds, and then on his turn, the Chariot will come in and I'll be outnumbered on that objective, and so then I'll lose it, and then I would lose by 2 victory points.
So we decided to call it there. We'll do post game.
So it was a great game. That was insane. When I saw both objectives go down on the other side, I started to freak because when I killed the group of 6 guard, I was like, oh yeah, I got this. And then both the objectives went down on the other side, and I'm like, I do not have this. This is gonna be bad.
Yeah, the one benefit of eels is their speed, and then especially just comboing it with the Royal Council adding 3, Cogs can add 2, the Rune can add an additional 1, and it's like you can run and potentially moving like 20 to 25 inches back across the board against things that most go 15. What ended up happening was I just lost too much of my force too early on, and it just kind of snowballed from there. And I wasn't able to get to the objective on my first turn that it dropped, and he did, and that's where that 2 points came from.
It's by half an inch.
Yeah, half an inch.
Half an inch. So that was insane. That was a good game. Good game.
Well, that was a heck of a battle report. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Thanks for coming to the channel. Again, if you could like, share, and subscribe, I sure would appreciate that. If you would like to come in and get a game in with us, shoot me a message either here on this battle report or send me a message over on Facebook, and I'll schedule that. If you have any questions or comments on the rules and things in the battle reports, we sure do appreciate you guys mentioning those. We learn something new every time. Be nice, of course, because we learn different things every time we play Armies. But again, thanks for coming to the channel. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out the links down below, and we'll see you in the next battle report.